Before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. You already know I'm Courtney Stanton and I'm from the Dallas, Texas area. I want to take it back a little bit and fill you in a little bit on my backstory. I graduated from Oklahoma State University with a bachelor's degree in vocational home economics education. Try saying that one very fast. To expand my skill set, I also became certified to teach reading grades 7 through 12 and to teach kindergarten as well. I began my career teaching in public schools. From there, I moved on to manage a physician's group practice. During those years, I started my own business, Stanton Properties, that specializes in the acquisition, leasing, and management of single-family homes. That's a business that I still own and operate to this day. In 2004, I took a different career path and became a stockbroker and financial advisor in Washington, D.C. I am a dog lover. I currently have 2 dogs of my own, Missy and Bandit. Notice I did not say I'm a dog owner, because on any given day, it is debatable as to who owns whom. You know, on any given day, I am pretty much the bringer of food. 5 years ago, I got tired of the stress and the traffic and the weather in D.C. and moved back to my native Texas. I retired from the financial industry and refired as a speaker. Today I'm speaking to audiences about leadership development, succession planning, and improving customer service. I'm not just an expert on this particular business topic. I'm also a buyer of property management services. I'm a landlord. I'm here to speak to you today because I come from your space. I want to give you the best insights possible so you can be successful. This presentation I take really personal. Poor customer service from your teams can cost you tenants. We already know there's lots of available apartment communities here in this area. They find something they feel more at home in, provides better customer service, and they don't renew. It can lose you new business from poor reputation, poor marketing, even something as simple as poor follow-up. Only 50% of leasing professionals follow up with new prospects. So the bar is set really low, people. Make those phone calls. And we all know empty units are losing money. And eventually, you'll lose your top performing team members because they won't have any opportunities for growth, and you can't afford to keep them when some other company offers them more money and more job opportunities. The 3 points that we'll be talking about today are developing the right mindset to be successful, building the bench strength of your team members, and providing that wow customer service experience extraordinaire. First of all, let's talk mindset and developing the right mindset to be successful. What is mindset anyway? Mindset is all about how you think, how you feel, how you act. And to get your mind right, you've got to get your vision clear, where you are and where you're trying to go. I flew to Orlando, Florida this last summer out of Love Field. 3 months later, I had another flight to Orlando, Florida. So I got to Love Field, parked my car, made sure to hang on to my little parking validation ticket, got into the check-in desk and handed the agent my flight information. And surprise, surprise, that flight was going out of DFW. So I can tell you from very recent personal experience, to get to where you're trying to go, you've got to know where you're starting from and where you're going to if you ever hope to get there. Good leaders have a vision for their organization. Bill Gates had a vision for a computer in every home. Steve Jobs had a vision for a computer for the rest of us. What's your vision for your organization or for your role in the organization? Ask yourself why you're in a leadership position. Is it for the money, or the perks, or the status? Or is it to be the best leader you can be? You've got to build a relationship with each and every team member. The ability to build and maintain relationships is invaluable. People work harder when they feel trusted, respected, and valued. And when they feel listened to and actually heard. Know what you can and what you cannot do. Every member on your team is different, with different skills and different backgrounds. With people, it's just human nature. There'll be friction sometimes. You can't change people, but you can change perception. The founder of Chick-fil-A said, "The most important decisions a leader can make are people decisions." So how can you create that wow customer service experience extraordinaire? Remember, you're dealing with something very personal to your tenants, their homes. You've got to be empathetic to their concerns and their needs. Take the time to listen to them, really listen, and then work toward a quick resolution. I know MAA has policies in place for customer service, but there's a lot of gray area inside those policies where you can create that exceptional customer service experience. You know that I'm a dog lover, so I'm going to use a dog analogy here. My dogs love to go out in the backyard. They love to play and run and jump, but I'm concerned about their safety. I don't want them out in the street. I don't want them following some other dog home. I don't want them getting lost. So I put up a really secure fence around my yard. So now when they're out in the yard, they can run, they can jump, they can roll over, they can dig a hole. They could chase a rabbit or a squirrel if one of them was foolish enough to walk into my yard in front of my dogs. But they're secure because they've got that fence around them. They have those boundaries. The same is true for your MAA customer service policies. Those are your boundaries. But you have that gray area, you have that yard inside those boundaries where you can work with your tenants. It might be as simple as a phone call to follow up with them on a service request. It might be just a simple apology. Say, "Hey, I know the elevator's been out for several days, but the parts are on order. We'll have it fixed as soon as possible, and I'm really sorry for the inconvenience." But make sure they understand you are empathetic to their needs. Now, I know you're going through a transition right now because you've recently merged with some other companies. Am I right? Yes? That's it? And so it doesn't feel the same. But you've got to get to know the new people and let them get to know you. You've got to be open to dialogue and conversation. Everybody has to be comfortable voicing their concerns and their ideas. And once you let that happen, you can become stronger as an organization, and your teams will be stronger in the long run. I want everybody here, think about it. Do you know someone who might fit better in a different department? The issue here is environment. It's like trying to grow corn in the desert. You can do it, but it's hard. You know, but you go to Indiana, you can throw 2 corn kernels over your shoulder, turn around, and an amazing cornfield has grown up. And you think you're some kind of genius corn farmer, like you were put on this earth to grow corn and feed the world. But you know, that's just how the soil is. It doesn't take a wizard. Try doing that in Arizona.